Yo, what's up, Shiny? What's up, dude? Oh, we got some 151 up in this bitch. Good afternoon, Bronze. What's up? What's up, dude? Just getting everything set up here real quick. Hope you guys are having a good night. We got this giant box that we need to sort. I don't know how much we're gonna get done tonight, but ideally, we get a lot of it done tonight. Ideally, that would be fantastic. What do you guys got going on? Details. Copy. Muty. All right. Ping the Discord, and then we are good to go. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. All right. Barbecue chicken. Barbecue chicken's pretty good. Well, I don't know, man. Possibly, but I don't think you can go wrong with barbecue chicken. So we're just going to be sorting a lot of this garbage. Night Stretcher. If this was 2 years ago, that would be amazing. So I don't know if there's any reverse hollows in here, but seeing the amount of regular, common, and uncommon 151 so far, it's got me wondering. It's got me wondering, that is for sure. Survival. Journey together. Man, we're gonna run out of room real fast, but that's okay. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Destined. You could always have a stack of cards right next to you as you're cooking, but that might be a little much. That might be a little much. Phantasmal. There you go. I'm glad It looks like they just opened a bunch of packs and then just shoved everything in here. Yo, what's up, Blazin'? How's it going tonight? Not bad. You? How's it going over there for you? Just got a big old box of bulk we're going through. Don't really know what kind of stuff is in it, so I think it's mostly just regular. Yee. What do you got going on? Do 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 do. That's gonna be off screen, but we're gonna need some room. So black and white's going over there. Shiftery. At the day job, tried to get a bunch listed before I came to work. Had a 2K collection bulk buy over the weekend. Nice. Did you find anything sweet in it? How much were you able to snag it for? Luckily, this stuff is not like super crazy mixed in. We'll finish it up hopefully tomorrow. Hopefully. Like, what percentage do you think you've made it through so far? Boom, 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 boom. Do 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 do. Journey. I wonder what percentage of this box is probably going to be energies, because this is a nice little chunk so far. Like I said, I think it's just like a bunch of just like they opened a pack, they put it in a box, and then this is what's left. Wait, 2K, it's probably worth 3.5 once I get through all the bulk. Nice. It's a nice little chunk of change, I would say. Nice. Yeah, we got some, I'm hoping to get most of this stuff done before the Jumpstart boxes that we ordered come in. So ideally between tonight and tomorrow night, we have this box at least set sorted so I can put them all up. Oh, get some Chaos Rising up in this bitch. Pal. Chaos Rising, we're gonna put you over here. Do. Been buying from him for a couple months, but I caught up to his supply, so I need to look for someone else. Yeah, it sounds like you need to let the old fishing pond kind of restock. But hey, I mean, if it's been a good source for you, I mean, definitely don't let it go entirely, you know? Is it a store? Like, how often does he get a big backlog like that for you to be able to pick at? We got some Journey mixed in. Yo, what's up, DG? I'm having some issues with my Rico. The back scans come out upside down and sideways sometimes. Any tips? Not really. More than likely, you just have to go in the scan settings and just play around with it. Mine, I had a little wonky when I first got mine, so I would just play around with those. But more than likely, you just have one of the settings. Some of the settings just kind of flip-flopped. One thing I've learned with that machine is that, like, the simplest answer is almost always the answer you want to go with. He's just a guy I've buy from every other week from a 15 edition collection. Nice. It's always nice when you've got a hookup like that. Ooh, reverse hollow. Energy. Paldean Fates. Bam. Yo, what's up, Retro? My alpha sorting friend. What is crack-a-lackin'? Let's move this guy. And we'll move this guy up. Destin Rivals. Surging Sparks. Journey Together. Surging Sparks. Destin Rivals. Bam. The world does need us more than they know. One day they'll realize. But until then, we just gotta keep on keeping on, man. How's your store been going, bud? Everything going good over there? $151. Nice. Yeah, what Blaziken said. I think I just called you Blaziken instead of Blaze, but hey, close enough. I'm so close to breaking even on the cool stuff bulk, hopefully this week or next week. Damn. That's taken a little bit, but I'm glad you got there. I was starting to was starting to worry for you there for a little bit. Just a little bit. Every time an update would come out, there wasn't some bonkers, crazy update or anything, and I was like, ooh. Ooh. Yeah, Blazing, he's got a whole series on it on his channel. He put a TCG player and eBay up against each other like a battle. What's happening? Ascended Heroes. Oops. Got a little Twilight. A little Thunder. Maybe a little Lightning. Wow. Never has anyone been affected by my one-liners than you, Bronze. Is that a bad thing? I mean, when someone speaks truths and those truths hit, you know? Maybe it's just because I'm like, I've always been, hello, Mason, how are you? Maybe it's just because I've always been like really open to just like changing or like acknowledging faults that maybe it comes off like that, but I don't know. You have good advice. It's hard to not take good advice, you know? Oh, that's crap. Yellow border. Oh, some older stuff. That will be for another day. Yellow stuff gets its own pile. I like doing things nobody ever should. Hey, you know what? I like that. I like that. Me too. Obviously. Very happy to be supporting and encouraging. Good. I'm glad that makes you happy. Because it makes me happy to dodge, duck, dive, and dodge. You know, it's all about doing what makes you happy, figuring out a way to do that alongside the other stuff, and eventually you just come out with a way to do it all. I am looking forward, though. We have our, 3 cases of Marvel Jumpstart coming in, hopefully Wednesday, and I want to get that shit up as fast as possible. That, as long as things don't tank too crazy, which they haven't yet, should be a nice little windfall. The average EV on Marvel's Jumpstart is like 250 to 330, which is insane. And I want as much as possible. I know Mondays are typically so slow, Mason. How'd your stores do today? Also, I saw your Instagram post. I think that looked pretty cool. I like that. I was posting semi-regularly on Instagram and stuff, but once I stopped doing my one-pack magics, it kind of dropped off a little bit. I need to find a time on a day off where I chop up some of my interviews or or something into shorts and start getting back to that again. Yellow border. Old yellow borders. Yes. Actually, you know, I thought of a question for you, Mason. I wasn't too sure. And it's probably because they're just bigger and they have like other stuff going on. But when you see when I see a store like Cool Stuff or Star City, and like they are doing kind of like what I've always thought about. Like if you go into a card, they'll have like different conditions and different things, and they'll usually their inventory will say they have like 20 plus of pretty much anything and everything. How and why would that work at that scale if what I'm trying, you know what I mean? Like if what I'm trying to do may not be the best thing to do at that end, but they're doing that, is it just like, that's like you've said before, it's just kind of like the side stuff, and then you know, if they get any extra on top of that, then sweet, but otherwise it is what it is. When daily one box magic videos come, when boxes are back down to $70 a piece, then maybe. And then I'm sure there's floors and stuff that they have, but I don't know, man. I've seen some pretty crazy low value stuff they have listed just to have it. Now, I'll see your one box and I'll raise you my one case a day. Now that is what we're talking about. And then we promote to a booster, a collector booster box a day, to a collector booster box case a day. I like this idea. I like where we're going with this. When I was building my Drifloon binder, I went to Cool Stuff to get them in bulk, and while they had the volume in stock, they would only let me buy like 3 to 5 of each card. Interesting. I mean, I even remember, like, I know this is like an outlier, but like I remember like Rattle, like there was an old video where Rattle, there was like some error card where there was like a nutrition label printed on a reverse holo, and he just went to like Troll and Toad and bought literally like 2,000 copies of the same card. I don't know. It's like, I know those stores do it. It's just like, I don't know. I think what I decided on doing is pretty good, which is just, you know, when I don't have any collections or bigger stuff to go through, then just like list everything. If I need to liquidate it, I got it and I can liquidate it because I know I bought it for less. And then go from there. T1000 Bronzinator, welcome to the stream, Slime Hobby. What's up, dude? Yo, what's up, Bronze God? How's your night going, brother? Good, Tiger. How are you doing, man? I'm not gonna lie. I almost said I wasn't going live tonight because my ass is tired, but we gotta get in rhythm here. I have yet to stream every day of the week for 1 week, and this is the week that we're gonna do it. We're sure as shit gonna try. I'll do a speed dual case per day if I can source an infinite amount. Why can't you? There's gotta be an infinite amount out there, no? Evening all, how everyone doing tonight? Yo, what's up, Seven? Good, man, you? They probably have such a big warehouse they don't care about the space, and it takes more effort to go and pick them out of their inventory than just have it for their card unlock. Fair enough. That's actually a good point. And honestly, like that is why I've like, I know it may not make sense now, but it's like, I don't know. That's why I'm really trying to treat it like in case of emergency, bulk it out to someone, but hold on to it as long as possible. Like I'll be open to liquidating if needed, but I feel like just like, it's like anything else. Like if you hold on to sealed forever, it just goes up. Like same thing with bulk. I mean, 3 to 5 years, some of this stuff will probably go, I don't know. I keep going back and forth on like how crazy I want to get with it, and I think ultimately I just wasn't appropriating my time correctly the last time before we liquidated it all. So now that we're doing things a little different, it's making me feel a little bit better about the scenario we've got laid out. What about you guys? Like, what's your what are some of your end goals? Like where you want to be and what you want to do? How profitable is Speed Duel? Also, aren't there like 50 different types of Speed Duel? Finally bought an 8170 and keeps leaving marks on my test cards. Bought the replacement arm from Wax Packs, and now I'm just sitting it in limbo waiting for it so I can, yeah. It's a game changer, dude. He ships pretty quick though, so depending on when you ordered it, you should get it relatively quickly. Not much, my man. Packing and listing, trying to clean up TCG mess over the weekend. Yeah. These stacks of cards over here, I don't know if you can see them, but like on my desk, like these, that was my goal for this weekend, and I ended up doing everything else but that. What was the question? Oh, so like when I originally had my like idea of like I want to list everything, Mason, that's where I got it from, because Cool Stuff and Star City, like they have everything listed for the most part, and they have it in like different, like they'll have damaged copies of like this like listed. And in my head I'm like, well, if stores like that do that, why wouldn't it make sense for me to like, you know, start growing in that direction? But also like that video when you're talking about the icing, it's like, okay, well maybe it's just like not the focus and they're doing a bunch of other stuff and then they just do that on the side. And then after taking your advice, that's kind of where I'm going now, where it's like I'm doing the other stuff, but now it's like when I don't have a bunch of collections or I'm not doing an unboxing or a mass box opening, now that's when I'm taking that time and doing this and then using it as like an emergency button. Like if I have to liquidate it, then this is what I can liquidate to make sure I'm not taking money out of the business. But I was just curious what your thoughts were when stores like that do what I was kind of like originally setting out to do. That replacement arm is giving me nothing but problems. Dude, that's crazy. Ordered Friday sales and shit. That's probably because of the weekend. I'm sure he's got stuff to do. As Dr. Evil says, the goal is $1 million. Guys, everyone needs to go check out my buddy Slab Hobby, and you need to tell me if you agree with me that he's the best looking man in cardboard right now. He's married, but every time I watch a video of him, I say to myself, I might have a shot. Maybe I can be the one that pulls him away. Surging. Journey. Boop. Boop. Sweet Singles are my top seller, but they didn't make a lot of products, so it's hard to source. Not expensive, it's hard to find. So they don't make like a bunch of them. What's the set where they make like, there's like 80 different versions of it? Maybe I'm thinking of something else. Let's go. Yo, what's up, Cardboard Band? What's up, Jay? That's what I'm saying, man. I'm not even married and I'm thinking about leaving my wife for him. And that's a lot. Everybody, Stream Royalty has entered the Cardboard Baron, our most recent guest on the Sunday Morning Conversation podcast. If you have not gone to his channel to check him out, be sure you do. And on your way out, leave a tip in the hat. What tip? That's up for you to decide. But I don't think he'd mind whichever tip you decide to leave. Yay, goals! Yeah, hey. I was supposed to go walking this morning and I couldn't because it was pouring ass rain. And then I went to go to the gym room in my apartment and the treadmill was broken. But we were under calories today, which is hard to. It has not been. You know, usually I'm over, even though I give myself a goal. But you know, there's always tomorrow. Always tomorrow. Yu-Gi-Oh! Original 6 sets. Invasion of Chaos is the worst. They just printed more this year. Really? That's weird. Can you tell me if I'm a madman for my eBay strategy? Remind me what it was. I don't remember. How's everyone doing tonight? Got a belly full of Texas Roadhouse myself. Now it's packing orders time. That's what I like to hear. Ooh, Texas Roadhouse. All right, Jay. This is what's going to this is the question that's going to keep me subbed to your channel or never speak to you again. This goes for everybody, by the way. How do you cook your steak? I love how every time you put it in words, Mason, it's with food, and every time it's. I mean, I remember the picture of the hot dog in the back. I'm not saying you're wrong. It gets me thinking why they do it, and since they do it, they have to be doing it. They wouldn't be doing it if they weren't making money with it. But you're right. They're probably making the burgers, and then when they run out of fine choice meat, then they just grind up the hooves and and make what they can. Yeah. Big fan of hot dogs? Me too. Depends on the brand. There's some that are like goated, and there's some that are just like, what are we doing here? Was your goal to make a hot dog, or was your goal to make an example of what a hot dog shouldn't be? And I don't microwave my hot dogs. I have to fry them in a skillet every time. Every time. That's not good. I bought Bitcoin 12 years ago. Started the same time as my TC Play store. Hell yeah, dude. Used to just slide it across the grill, but in my older age, it's medium rare. Good. Good. There is no right or wrong. I like it. Yeah, the more and more I talk to people, and the more and more I think about what I want to do, the more I realize that pretty much anything is possible. It's like a big Venn diagram that's like constantly shifting, and as long as you're doing what you need to, to make sure the business survives, doing what you want to do to make sure you're happy, and then doing like the medium of that, and like constantly keeping them in check, then you'll be fine. Might take a little longer than others to get there, but who knows? Can you tell me if I'm a madman for eBay strategy? All near mint cards use stock photos and combined listings. All lower conditions use scanned images and visual listings. I don't see anything wrong with that. Like my friend Mason just said, there is no right or wrong way. See? Putting it to practice in real time. Ultimately, as long as you're not messing up any orders and you're getting them out on time and it makes your brain happy to steal that from a certain somebody. I mean, it's not the way I do it, but I think the way I do my orders, I think most people would go mental. So, you know. I have had 2 baskets. Oh, shit. It's all risk mitigation. Do everything, and one of them is bound to succeed at any phase in the market. True. All cards are returned to $2 on eBay owes payables, but the question is reverse all payables on eBay. You know, when it comes to modern reverse hollows, I just put them on direct. Reverse hollows sell oddly well on direct. I mean, yes, it's a good amount of playables, but also a lot of other crap. I just got my RI and it's like 1,000 cards, 1,038. And of those 1,000 cards, like 150 to 200 of them were reverse hollows. And of those, like half of them were just random dudes. Just random dudes. If you guys haven't done so and you are enjoying yourself, don't forget to like the stream. We are trying to get to 1,000. I think 1,000 is a nice round number. Have you tried just lighting everything on fire strategy? That sounds good. What's the word when you set yourself on fire? Self-emulation? There is no wrong way to do anything in this space except chaos sort. Chaos sort is the wrong way. Mama said chaos sorting is the devil. God. We need to start like a Beast Games, and it's just like chaos sorters versus non-chaos sorters. Tiger, I love you, but that is not... No. Just because you're not in direct does not mean you're in a poverty pool. Direct is a whole nother animal. Honestly, I probably shouldn't even be in it. But the whole reason I wanted to get into doing mass openings was for direct. But just because you're not in direct doesn't mean you are less than something. And, you know, you have to be doing some, I don't want to say necessarily crazy stuff, but like I wouldn't be doing mass unboxings if I wasn't in direct, because direct is a whole nother animal, man. It really is. And I'm going to be doing some videos on it from the little bit that I know and the little bit of time I've been in it, but coming here soon. But yeah. Are you enjoying direct? I am. The bigger RIs, you know, sometimes I look at them and just like I'd rather not spend an hour doing that, but a lot of cards move. The fee structure changed to where the fees are a little less. There's a little bit of a premium on bigger cards, and if I ever want more velocity, I can just match the market versus TCG low and, you know, get money back fast. But like that's the business model I'm trying to build, where like, you know, Phantom and others, they're, you know, sifting and doing all the, you know, trying to make the hamburgers. I'm trying to make hamburgers, but also make hot dogs on the side. Omega Sword is king. Omega Sword is God. I can't wait till April. I cannot wait till April. April's gonna come and I'm gonna completely forget. I doubt it. I doubt that's gonna happen, but Man. Of all the Journey Together we found, we have yet to find a Dunsparce. That is saddening. What's up, all? What's up, Craig? Fucking Craig. Good. I mean, I don't think I will either, but who am I kidding? I've got a reminder on my phone set for March 31st of next year. Omega Sword. It's gonna be all this. That's when we unveil Omega Sorting to the world. And if you don't know what Mega Sorting is, you can't afford it. No. It's a big April Fool's video I'm gonna plan on. It's dumb. It's great. And I can't wait. Omega sorting is when you sort your cards back like this. So I would just divvy them out. But then like when I make the video about Omega sorting, I'm gonna be like, oh, see right here, boop, right here. This is a Team Rocket's Murkrow. So this is the one I need for an order. And then I would do, you know, it's gonna be stupid, but it's gonna be fantastic. Have you tried making bulk lots? What's up, Eddie? No, because without a sorter, it takes forever to make lots because, you know, you want to make sure there's not duplicates or like not as many duplicates. People, oh, there he is. Boom, $2. People want when they get duplicates in lots. And if you do it by hand, there's always going to be duplicates. And if my hands are already touching everything, I don't want to touch them again to make lots. So I might as well just list them all. Honestly, I've thought about just listing things until I get to 1 million cards and then destroy it all. I don't know. There's some arbitrary number that. It's also when the RGB mute, dude, that thing looks so gross. I'm putting that in the same category as that stupid Shrikachu, man. That card does not look good at all. I thought we weren't allowed to talk about Omega sorting. Did we change the rules? Well, no, the rules are that you can't talk about Omega sorting unless you know about Mega sorting. But we all know about Omega sorting, so we can talk about it. Well, wait, maybe I got that wrong. It's rule number 1 is you don't talk about Mega sorting. Maybe you're right. I don't know. I see what you did there. Maybe we broke the rules, but you know what? It's not even an I thing anymore. We created Omega sorting, so we get to make the rules. Got my ass wrecked on Card Trader Zero on those 1K plus orders with the Chaos Sort and 10-cent floor. Had to plus. No. So direct, anything that's direct eligible has a minimum price floor of 40 cents. Any card under $2.49, they take half. So it's 20 cents a card at a minimum. So if you have 1,000 cards that you sell, you're getting like $200, which, yeah, that still isn't a lot, but it's not just all that. It's, you know, you're listing a mass amount of cards to take advantage of the card uploader, the cart optimizer. Like the one I just did is I have 2 RAs right now. One I just sent in is like $800 or $900. And then the one I'm working on tomorrow. Well, friends, off the pack. Have a good one. See you, dude. Don't forget to go check out Cardboard Band's channel if you haven't. He's the best. So yeah, but like that's why I got into doing mass openings. Like I don't have a store, so I can't. I don't have a store. I don't have a sorter, so I can't really take advantage of doing the other stuff to make it even more profitable, like doing lots. But if I don't sell my bulk and then I just have a metric shit ton for the time when I do have a sorter, then it's basically just a gold mine. So that's why I'm kind of doing it this way, is like, if I can keep things on track, do the things the way I want to do them, treat the bulk, liquidating the bulk as like a get out of jail free card, keep a hold of this stuff as long as possible. But by the time I get to a point where I do have a sifter or a sorter, then I'll have like enough for lots galore and blah, 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 blah. Ooh. How long do you have to ship out to direct from when you get to... So there's a little bit of a hack. You have to ship it in 24 hours, but a lot of times what I and a lot of people will do is, let's say if it's 500 cards, I'll just count out 500 cards, get all my packaging material, throw it on the scale, make the label, upload the tracking number, and then I'll pack it all on my next day off. So once you upload the tracking number, they don't really chase after you until it's missing, and that takes like a month. So I've had RIs sitting for like a week plus before I sent them. Now the bad part to that is you know, they don't pay you until they get it, so you're delaying your payment. But if you have a busy week at work or whatever, you know, it's not the end of the world. And I'm sure they know about it, but there's not really anything they can do about it. So fuck them. Fire pit sort. What do you put in 100 piece magic lots? Well, I don't make lots, but if I did, it would be probably like all of one color, like, and try to do no duplicates. Like, you know, 100 black cards, 100 red cards, 100 white cards. Are there like no reverse hollows in this fucking box at all? But if the volume is there, exactly. I mean, you guys have heard me say it a billion times. I'm like, I love velocity, so if I can sell a bunch of stuff at a high velocity and just mow through it, I don't care. And as I start doing mass openings, I'll probably take like 2 or 3 boxes, put them on Mana Pool. I'm not going to have the ability to do combined inventories for quite a while. Okay, I have just been the biggest noob. How in the heck did I have my TCG player prices wrong? How wrong? Oh, Dunsparce number 2. I think they're still, I hope they're still $2 or $3. Oh. Hopefully it's not the same kind of issue when I was like, why am I not getting any orders? And I didn't even have my store on for like a day. Have you started Mana Pool yet? I set up an account. I don't know if I like the setup. I haven't. That was on my list of things to do over the weekend, and I just didn't get to it. But I will be. I will be. Yo, it's been my something. Did you get to take the? No, but we can do. We can look at it before we go off tonight if you're gonna be around, Mike. If not, I'll just message me again and I'll get to it. I don't know if they do a lot of pre. Fuck it. Let's just do it now. We're doing it live, people. Mox. I think with Riftbound, it's like very, very skewed because it's like big hit or bust. What's it called? Vendetta? Yeah, they don't even have it on there yet. They do not have it on there yet. Well, I mean, technically direct is faster. They give you the invoice, you send it in. I mean, within 3 or 4 days, like, you've got it, but you know, we're living the grind life where we have a job that we have to do, and yeah, that part is how long it takes. Yeah, I read that. That's good. Card Trader is at least 3 weeks. Holy shit. I guess I should stop complaining about TCG Player. 3 weeks is like, why do we even have a selling platform at that point? It's a long time. 3 weeks. Just joined, and do you plan on listing that bulk on TCG Player? Yes. Over time. So I know this is kind of short notice. I don't know if I want to do this or not because I've never done it before. My birthday's Wednesday, and I only have 2 days off that week, Monday and Tuesday, and I'm thinking about doing a 12-hour stream for my birthday where we just sort and list shit all day. Would you guys, is that something you guys would even be interested in doing for 12 hours? I mean, I know, you know, everyone wouldn't be here for 12 hours, but I've been playing with the idea of trying to do a 12-hour stream. And making some kind of lofty goal like 42,000 cards. Can we list 42,000 cards in 12 hours for my birthday, or some stupid like gimmicky thing where we just spend all week sorting and then on Monday we just list as much as possible? I don't know. What up, Ron? Hope you're having a good night. I'm sitting in a parking lot waiting to buy a collection. Safety first. Make sure you have your rape whistle. I'm sitting in a parking lot waiting to buy a collection. Hope it's a good one. Hope it's a good one. How much? Have a bunch of bulk for Pitch Black. Do you think it's worth making lots for it? For mass? I mean, I don't think there's any wrong answer. I haven't gotten into making sets. I know people have success with it. I know T-Tar does that with a bunch of sets. You know, maybe just like do 1 or 2, like make like 1 or 2 complete common, uncommon sets, and then just say, hey, here. I bought this. Okay, good. You had me scared. I gotta look out for my people, you know. People doing crazy stuff over Pokemon, and I would not exclude that from happening. Journey together. Dude, where the fuck did I put the journey together? Uh-oh. 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 We're putting shit in the wrong spot. Mega. All right. Crisis averted. I fell asleep in my car for 40 minutes today. I got home. I was tired. I shut my eyes, and then the next thing I knew, 40 minutes had gone by. And I felt kind of gross. Man, no reverse hollows. Sad. Got plenty of energies though. Guys, anyone who has yet to buy bulk collections or they have, don't freak out about energies. They're gonna happen. No matter how much you ask someone to not put them in there, they're gonna be in there. It's part of the business. It's okay. I'm gonna watch your video on opening sealed product later. Sweet, sweet. I want to have a more in-depth one coming along, but yeah, it's fun opening shit. Those Marvel Jumpstart boxes. So here's what I did, and I'm gonna go into leveraging in another video, but I didn't have $2,000 to buy them, so I did a like a payment plan on Shop. So it's like $146 a month, and each payment includes the interest. But if I can get the majority of my money back within the first 2 months, I'll be able to pay the whole thing off and then have the other stuff sell slowly over time. And that's like the goal, is to do that until I don't have to do it anymore. So like, I don't mind taking a risk if I'm doing it smart, because at that point it's just free money, but you have to do it smartly. Those Poke Streets videos are wild. I love, that's like my soaps for the day, dude. That shit's awesome. What is up, my cardboard core workers? What is up, my Papa? I couldn't think of anything. I couldn't think of anything clever. I'm so sorry. My fellow alpha sorting comrade. I did that with a queso of MH3. How good did you do on it? MH3, it's got like a $100 up or down, but on average, you should probably make a good $100 or so on a box, on a case. Or a box, a couple $100 on a case. I'm not gonna lie. This might be a little too much for you guys. I think I would make love to this song. No one's probably ever made love to a Sonic stage music, but that's just got the hits. That hits all the spots it needs to, if you know what I mean. Boom, boom. Bam, 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 down, down, down. Bam, bam, all right, we're switching YouTube because we're gonna remember that real fast. Do. Business credit cards, 0% APR for the first 12 months, plus $500 bonus for spending an additional 2% back. It is the way. I'm not there yet though, but trust me, it's on my radar. So if I can make 20 to 30% and I have to give up a percentage point or two to interest to make sure that I can get it rolling. The important part is I'm getting it rolling and we're doing it responsibly to where we're not fucking ourselves. Because I don't want to do that. Dipping my toes into Sort Swift free tonight. Ideally, I'll have something to say about it soon. I hope you like it. What aspects of it are free? Again, I forgot. Paradox Rift. Obsidian Flames. Oh my god, of course that's what's gonna happen. Okay. SC1. Obsidian Flames. Paradox Rift. Where'd I put Paradox? Where the fuck? Is it right there? It's right there. More stuff in the wrong spot. $2.5K inventory, 500 scans a month. That's right. I know. I like to pay for more, but I have to see how well it fits. That's what she said. Oh, man. That's probably one of the best That's What She Says I've ever had. And that's saying a lot, because I am the king at That's What She Said. The king! From what I heard, free scan AI is way different than paid AI. Yeah, I've heard that too. Scary. Doo-doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo. Uh-oh. Reverse Hollow number 3. Hooray. Her fucking yay. Nice. Do you remember the episode of South Park where Ike, Stan's little like 5-year-old kid, is getting taken advantage of by his teacher? The cops are like, Kyle goes to complain to the cops and he's like, help, help, help. My brother's teacher is having sex with him. And they're like, who? And he's like, Mrs. So-and-so. And then the cop's like, wait, you mean the blonde? And she's like, yeah. He's like, the cute blonde? Yes. Nice. 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 Obviously, that's wrong. It shouldn't happen, but... excellent nonetheless. Phantasmal Flames. Yeah, I wonder if they do that on purpose with the scans. Like, they just power it down. I wouldn't imagine that they would do that, because if someone used the free thing and go, well, this sucks, then, like, what's the point of having the free thing? But also, I've heard a lot of... I've heard more people say that than I would have thought. And, makes you wonder. Makes you wonder. Ooh. Stellar Crown. The Sonic Music people, unless it's Sonic Pinball, that shit is panic inducing. Dude, you're right, but in the right circumstance, Sonic Spinball is... Dude, that first stage, the sewer stage, can't go wrong. I mean, I get that, but like how many people use the free thing and go, this sucks, and then just don't upgrade it? I gotta imagine that that happens. I wonder what the turnover is. You know? They definitely have the intro to see the churn versus upgrade, and just, yeah, I'm sure you're right. He seems like he's not dumb. You guys ever pull cards out of a box and then you hear like one card topple over and you just go, oh shit, and try to get to it before everything just like dies? I did that. I tried the free version and matched my card to something more, definitely not even the same. Tried 3 times, 3 different things. I logged out, never back. Yeah. First 100 cards in, literally perfect. Nice. Anyone else's sales super slow today? Things have been slow to a certain extent for the most part. I had a few days where eBay started picking up a little bit, but I think it's just, you know, making it through to just list until it starts to pick up, and then you got a bunch of shit for when it picks up. This is my initial set sort. Yeah, this is just sorting everything by set right now. Ideally, it's done by tomorrow night, so that way we can start doing the foundation stuff on Wednesday when everything shows up, because that is priority number uno. And it's not even close. Deal's done. No rape whistle needed. Yay! Everyone is safe. But what about the other guy? Did we tell the wrong person to bring the whistle? What we got going on here? Set sorting? You better believe it. What's up, Kit? Yep, just set sorting, and then once it's set sorted, we get to it when we get to it. This box is way bigger than I thought, though. I think there's like 10,000 plus cards in here. What do you got going on? That's the more important question. Nice. Nice. There's nothing better when sort in bulk than you get like a string of 100 cards that are all from the same set. God, is that sexy. I love it. I have 51K cards listed in only 2 orders in the last 24 hours. That happens, man. I mean, I don't know what your inventory is, but like mine, that happens sometimes. I've got a lot of low value stuff. That's why I hopped on Direct and I flip-flop my stuff around all the time, but you know, you just keep listing. Just keep on keeping on. When you get the good stuff, you throw it on there, and then once you get good stuff listed on there, then the other stuff starts to... Is that a Cosmos Hollow? No. Destined. Uh-oh. Hollow, reverse hollow sighting. Boom. Team was having issues all weekend. I'm wondering if it has anything to do with it. It probably does. They fixed all that stage inventory crap, and then it happened again. Mine was like slow for like all week last week, and then all of a sudden I had like 50 orders in one shot. There's some local groups that are like it's like a TCG player you know, support group. And it's just like all day, it's just nothing but like people getting like having duplicate inventories and all sorts of crazy ass shit. Energies? Stop. Dun, dun, dun. That was a nice little stack of perfect order. Clunk. My favorite is when you get the stacks of cards in the same format as a pack with a code card and energy cards. With yeah, it's just like it's like a machine gun at that point. I was just in the parking lot and this dude was blowing hard on a whistle. No, Teal. Wait, Cooler, you're in Florida? Uh-oh. Well, I'm not ratting on Teal, so sorry, not sorry. When is that card show in Florida? UTG? Oh, it's not in Florida. It's Rob's show. It's in New Jersey. I don't know if they're going yet or not. I know I'm going. It's probably not financially and fiscally responsible to do, but they're like comping our table. I threw a lot of my stuff on TCG Player, didn't sell, and put it on eBay. Yeah. I mean, I've said it before. I feel like, you know, what happens with slow sales and fast sales and whatnot is the same as when, like, someone comes into my pharmacy and they get the flu, and it's like, I think the flu's going around. The flu's always going around. There's some kind of illness that's going around. There's always something going around. So, like, for every 5 people that say things are slow, there's another 5 people where it's just like pumping. For every 5 people that say their stuff's moving slow on eBay, things are cranking on TCG Player, vice versa. So, not to take any validity away from what you're saying, because I'm sure there's truth to it, but I've tried really hard not to get into that mind space anymore of like, why is my stuff not moving? I just keep listing. If I'm starting to get a little worried, then I just lower my prices for a little bit, and if I get too overwhelmed, then I increase them again, and just go from there. I couldn't stage still this morning, and yeah, I got duped inventory bad. That's weird because I haven't had that issue this entire time. Like with the staged inventory, like if you look for a specific set and not just like blanket everything, then fine. But I haven't had a duplicate inventory issue at all. And they had it fixed for like a day. So the fact that it's still not is like kind of lame. It's a problem. It's not a good problem. My eBay is so bad, dude. I'm scared. Dude, well, I mean, you're a shit eBay seller. You got one negative. Did it start happening once you got that one negative review by that idiot? You had me at whatnot. I couldn't. I had more sales on my mana pool of 14 cards than my TCP at 5200. Yeah, just do what you can. Flip flop around. This, that, the other. Good evening, Bronze. Yo, chat. Yo, what's up, Jonas? What is your floor price? Depends. Because I have a lot of lower value things, I typically set it at 15 cents, but I'm also on direct. So anything that's direct eligible is automatically 40 cents unless they shop directly from my marketplace, my store. So sometimes I will catch orders at my floor price of 15 cents when someone's kind of coming in and doing their thing. If I ever get to the point where I've like insane day and I can't keep up, then I'll change my floor price from like 15 cents to 25 cents and then like up my shipping to like $4, $5, just like to slow it down a little bit. But I never... 15 to 25 cents is typically where I am. It just kind of depends on how busy I am and where we're at with everything. Damn, I got a lot of perfect order. I think so. I mean, it would be hard to believe that that's not... That's crazy, though. Like, it shouldn't tank that hard. I wouldn't change anything, though. Just keep doing what you're doing. Oh, shit. Maybe I'll catch a flight and check it out. Yeah, I mean, I'm not the biggest on traveling. So, like... I don't know if I want to drive 15 hours, but I also don't know if I want to spend the money on a plane. Still kind of figuring that stuff out, but it'll be fun. It'll be fun tonight to finally meet Rob and the missus, and you know, it's definitely something that I'm a little scared about as far as traveling and stuff. But I'm also like, you know. If the only thing that I'm worried about is being a little scared, there's no other reason to do it, so we're just gonna do it. And then, you know, when I'm up there, I guess there's like a ferry pretty close by to take you over to Brooklyn, go to Cat's Deli maybe, walk around for a little bit, come back, I don't know. There's plenty of time to figure it out. Mine is 14 cents to undercut Bronze. You bitch. Wait, I take that back. You alpha sort. I can't call you that. Hi, Retro. Surprised seeing you here. What's up, Nick? It's almost my bedtime. I've been on Whatnot for 5 years. Ew. You think it's possible to hit $600 a week in sales with bulk to apply to try direct? I mean, that's basically where I was at. I was doing, like, it might be different now, but back when I originally got on it and stuff, like, sometimes it's not a hard limit. Like, it might be now. They might, but I don't know. But I would say I was doing like 200 to 300 a week easy, just in bulk. And then, you know, I would do some small openings. Like, that's why doing mass openings can help, because like if you do a mass opening at Magic or something, like that can really help out those numbers, and then boom. But like direct is like I've said it before, man. Direct is that's a whole nother thing. I'm not saying don't try it, but it's a lot. You got to have a lot. It's fast. And you know the fees is a thing, but that also cuts down on your shipping and stuff, and it just I wouldn't rush to get into it. I would say like I said, the main reason why I got into it is because I plan on doing for a long time mass openings of stuff whenever it makes sense. So in that, it makes sense to do direct, and then I have the other stuff for when I need it or want it. Anyone going to be at Pokemon Worlds? No. Hope you have fun though. Are you going? If I can get 20 cases of Marble Beginner Roxas for 45, that's 15 and a half a box. Yes. There's always a chance that as more gets opened, you know, the singles go less and less, but the couple of big hits in the set pay for an entire box. So it's like, if shipping is included in that too, then shit. There's worse things to take a chance on. And that's the thing with openings, man. It's like sometimes, some XY Evo stuff. Like there are going to be openings that you lose on, but the more you buy and the higher the margin is per box or like the EV, the less and less chance that happens, but also that gets fixed with the more and more that you list. So just doing about doing it's call it direct. What is that? No better way to get over fears than looking right in the face. Yeah, I've very much been trying to embrace the 1, 2, 3 jump. I can be as nervous as I want, but at some point you're counting to 3 and you're doing it. I'll start with joining the Pro Solo program first and see. Yeah. Definitely, you know. It feels weird saying this stuff sometimes because I just made a video about like being jealous about Phantom and a few other people and like wishing I had more, even though like I have plenty and I kind of can't even handle what I have right now. But like, you know, go fast when you can, but like take it slow, take it steady, master whatever you're doing. Definitely, if you're not even on Pro yet, yeah, do Pro for a while. Get your store in line, do things a little bit, get everything organized and done, and it's always going to be there. They're never not going to stop. But got it. Direct. That makes sense. Would you still say so if I'm not in direct? I would probably still say yes, just because like the EV on a box is roughly $60 to $80. So if you can buy one for 15, you only have to sell $25 worth of cards to get your money back. The lower value stuff sometimes sells faster on direct, but you know, at that point, even if you do one and you get your money back, you don't profit on it, you're building an inventory at that point, and that's kind of what matters. Then you start accumulating bulk that you can do bulk lots with, and you know, there's so many different like avenues to go down that point. RNG had a really good video yesterday. If you haven't seen it, I would check that out. But he talks about that a lot. I heard they was more concerned about your inventory size. Yeah. Like I said, I don't think there's a hard limit. Like they put limits on there because they have to, but if you got enough inventory, if you're like doing 300 or 400 a week, I think you'll be fine. And if they say no, then just say, hey, what do I need to do? And they'll tell you. Damaged. Woohoo! Another MP sale? What's that? I'm dumb. That's a good point. What's up, Sleepy? What's a good point? I make so many of them, I don't know which one you're talking about. Going to be honest, I 100% wouldn't qualify for direct these days, but I think once you're in, they don't care. Yeah, exactly. Like, the minute I was in the first time, I blew up my entire inventory, started from scratch. Like, once you're in, you're in. And you have to, like, really just royally fuck up at that point to get kicked out. And if you do get kicked out for some reason, you can reapply within, like, it's like, they make you wait, like, 6 months or something. And if you get kicked out, they don't kick you out from selling on TCGplay altogether. So it's like, if you really just want to experience it and figure out what it's like, and then go, oh shit, this is too much, then you get removed. You wait 6 months, and then you can apply again for whenever you want.
Hello there.
Yo, David spread my sheets Lombardi. Thank you for the sub to the channel, dude. That is a hell of a name. Not dumb at all, Manipool. It's not the number of sales; it's the dollar amount. They have that they want an average of $600 a week in sales. And the reason why I mentioned that, and I might try pulling it up later. I'm gonna do it more in the video, but like, how long ago did we do those foundations boxes? Like a month and a half, 2 months, maybe? There's still cards that are coming on orders and on direct invoices for that stuff. So it's like, you get rid of, like, the whole point of it is to sell all the better stuff right away because they're more sought after cards. You use that to get your money back to pay off whatever, or get your initial investment back. Then do another, then do another, then do another. And then you start accumulating the bulk and like the 10, 20, 40, 50 cent cards. And then over time, as your inventory grows, then blah, 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 blah. What are the recommended places to do bulk in the G-Lots? I mean, eBay, obviously. A lot of the other places like, you know, Walmart and other stuff, like you have to, or Amazon, you have to have like distribution and prove that you buy product from somewhere, and it's a whole thing. Also, direct is best used with box breaks, especially when them dropping MP into yeah. Correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't they drop light play too? Or do they still have light play? It's been a while since I checked, but he did say there was some Japanese stuff mixed in here. So, oh, this is, what is this, Korean? Blue border foreign stuff always gets me wondering because I don't know what language they are. You have Chinese, you got Korean, you got all sorts of random crap. Plop. Plop. My last R, I had an LP, so. Oh, I forgot you're indirect. That's what's up. Yeah. It's all coming back to me now. I still try not to list LP on there. You know, I don't want to get in that shouting match over light play and whatever if I can help it. Just make it less friction. Do. I think the blue border is Korean and the gold border is Japanese. Well, the Chinese cards have blue borders too, so it's I don't know what the difference between the symbols are. So they just go in their own box until I don't have any of this stuff to go through. Some of the videos Amazon also requires getting ungated. You have to provide whole invoices proving you get mass unit. Yeah. Yep. It's a whole other world. Some hollows that are sleeved. A little Sylveon Pokemon Go action. Nice. How do you find the expected values of cards from opening empty boxes like you did with the Cosmos Hollow? Is there a swirl? So I use two different ones. There's Anon TCG. He's got an EV calculator, and then I use Sun and Moon Reverse Hollow. And then there's Mox Alpha, which I actually have an affiliate code for if you want to try it out, but it's kind of expensive. It's like $50. I think with the discount code, it's like 15% off or something. But I use both of them, and then like because the one with Anon is a little reserved. Like he does his like worst case scenario. So I'll look up his, I'll look up Mox, and then I'll just find a middle point, and then if that middle point nets me 20%. I do it. And that's the thing is like right now, with the way the market is and how crazy things are, there's not like a lot of things that you can do that with. But ultimately, if you can buy it for low enough and there's enough value there, it can be done. I hate old sleeves. Let me put that out there too. I dislike them very much. It's like they lose any moisture and they just become these brittle cocoons. Mike is correct. Shameless shill. Me, not you. Me. But yeah, that's pretty cool. I keep it out. I have to keep it. Well, I don't have to. I keep it active because my code only works while it's active. But now that I'm doing enough unboxings, it kind of makes sense to leave it active. So here's what it is. No, I think there's a different coating to them, Tiger. Yeah. I wish I could. Craig, there's not enough time in the day. Ooh. Got a little spicy one here. What is this? Paldeo? Scarlet base. Nice little burning shadow. I think that's burning shadows with that sun and moon base. I don't know. Nice little hitter. I think. Got a promo. Charmander 2. Nice. Is that an actual thing? I thought you were just trolling. A $10,000 D-sleever? What does it just blow air? Oricorio! Oricorio! I mean, no one's gonna shill for you, so you gotta shill for yourself, right? Jesus. What kind of sleeves? Any sleeves? Or does it have to be penny sleeves or something? Do 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 do. Why are there cards in the energy pile? What's happening? 500 card hopper. That is insane. What point does that even make sense to get? They also make a a sleever and a de-sleever. Well, if it works, I guess. Man down. I need one of those. Would you really buy one if you could, Shiny? Sleeve standard cards an hour. What's the defect rate? Like, how many times did you just like shove a card through the back end and bend it all to hell? That's what I would be scared about. Fucking Skynet takes over and just destroys all your cards. Sleeving's not the problem. I don't mind sleeving stuff. It's de-sleeving. And I don't even know if I would spend $10,000 on a machine to do that. At that point, I'd probably have employees. What's up, Bruce? Just practice with banana guys. It works better to prepare for collection buys. Noted. Hey, reverse hollows. Whenever you want, you can come out and play. Come on, guys. There are 2 other boxes, so it's possible they're in the other box. But I think the other boxes are entirely foreign. So, possibly not. Is that the commercial, Mike? Is that the commercial? Free yourself from the chains that hold you. Do not be a slave to the sleeve. Liberate them cards. Do what you must. Break free, my cardboard brothers and sisters. Number 3. Maybe we can find... I bought all this for $120. So maybe we can find $120 worth of Dunsparces. That would be sick. Can anybody confirm that Dunsparce is still... Here, we're looking at this up real quick. I'm a little into myself. Just a little bit. Dunsparce. They have gone down a little bit. This is some whatnot shit right here. Do you want a plain Dunsparce from Temporal Forces for $9.36? Update. I've lost 2 cards from pushing to inventory somehow. More to come when I figured it out. From the Sword Swift thing? Why are we sorting this modern bulk? Because we love to do it. List everything or get left in the dust. Speaking of Hilda, we got some black. Is she in black or white? I don't remember. I think she's in black. We're just sorting it, finding any gems that go along the way, and then, you know, if we get around to listing it, we will. If not, then it'll just sit in the box. Low priority stuff, but I want to do it. To quote Mason from earlier, right now we're making hot dogs. We'll be making hamburgers in about 2 days. Well, Papa, I do have one suggestion. Next time, try not doing that. She's a whitey? Okay. Have you ever tried that approach? Just not. Huh? WHT, baby. Come on, place set of Dunsparce. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Nope. Oh, I just stubbed my toe on my desk. You know, that's good advice. You should start a channel where you give out those nuggets. Yeah, we'll just call it, I don't know what we'll call it, but. Maybe that'll be my next video. Are you having trouble getting sales? Has the thought of selling things ever crossed your mind? Have you you don't know what bulk to list? Have you even considered just listing the bulk? That would probably come off way the wrong way, but that'd be funny as hell. You know what? That might be another video for a mega sort day. We'll do a mega sorting in the morning, and then we'll just have a video called "The Literal Best Advice Anybody Could Ever Give You Ever." And that's what it'll be. Just a lot of, duh, idiot. I'm sure that would go over very well. Ah, yes. Nice little stack of energies like we don't have enough. Golden Deity? Hey, I like it. Oh yeah, I didn't look for the slowpokes. I need to go through the small stack and see if we have any. Probably not. Dude, when I sold all that bulk, I think I had like 80 copies of that fucking card. Moment of truth. Fuck! Do 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 do. It's from 7:15. I don't know what that means. But thank you for pointing that out. Well, a nice stack of Journey Together with absolutely no Duncy D's in there. Oh. Gotcha. I think this playlist repeated again, but I'm not doing anything about it right now. Man, that is a mean saxophone. Down, down. Dang, he's still going almost like he's a machine. I am the Bronzinator, sifting Valueless bulk, because I can't stop. Meh. Hey. I think when I start titling these streams, I'm going to start titling them Hot Dog Day or Hamburger Day. That way everyone knows. If it's a hot dog day, we're sifting through pennies. If it's a hamburger day, we're doing crazy stuff. That's kind of like I haven't made the decision on the 12-hour stream yet, but that's kind of why I want to do a 12-hour stream. I just want to see how much I can like list and sift or list and sort in 12 hours uninterrupted. I will have to take some breaks and stand up, obviously. I actually just had 2 Dunsparce selling while watching. That's what's up. It's like when they say, like, when people yawn, they just, like, yawn. When I find Dunsparces, other people sell them. It's like the universe knows. She knows. She knows. She knows. And 4 lilies sell just now. 1 order. Boom, baby. That's what we like to hear. Mega. I wish I had enough time to learn how to play the guitar. I want to play the guitar so bad. If anyone can see the web address, it has downloadable CSV of the top 100. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I don't think it did. I'm not gonna lie. I might have it set to where like nobody can share anything. You know, because the internet. You can feel free to share it in the Discord if you want. I'll take a look at it. Definitely if. The other thing I want to do eventually, I want to get another computer. I want to get like a laptop or something, and I want to put it in my warehouse so that way I can do RIs and do warehouse stuff on stream too. That would be dope. Well, I'm not gonna lie. I thought we'd at least find like a stack of reverse hollows in here, but it has not happened. Kind of sad. But there's other boxes. God, I need to get so many fucking 5 rows. Dunsparce! Fly to safety. Mew, 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 mew. Do 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 do. Yo, what's up, TCG Vlog? Glad to catch one live. I was feeling FOMO about selling on eBay, but I regathered myself and still sell only on TCG for the moment. Keep it the great content. Thanks, man. Yeah, it's easy to get FOMO in this stuff. You may or may not have seen me get it a billion times, but sounds like you did the right thing. And just pick yourself up by the bootstraps and just bootstraps, not to be confused with bootstraps. But that's the way to go about it. That is the way to go about it. Oh boy. Yeah. I can't share my secrets, but I listened to Lugia Den's advice on thinking outside the box in terms of what to list, and it's paying off. Yeah, I mean, I've watched enough of his stuff that I'm you know, we're probably doing some of the same things. But you know, hard work pays off. You're more than welcome to share. No, I was joking. But yeah, no, he's got I watched this thing with Phantom, and he's done a few videos, and oh my god. Oh, it's because his name's that long. But you know, it's whatever. Everyone's got their way of doing things, and everyone's got their secret sauce and their whatever. Hope it works for you. Whatever it is, keep on doing it. Keep on keeping on. Ooh-wee. Sorting cards is like a fucking workout, dude. I still gotta do my eBay recap for tomorrow, too. Alright. Well, guys, I'm pooped. So I think that's going to be it for tonight. I think our buddy Loomis is on, so we're going to go send a stream on his way. If I don't, as long as I don't knock around all my... Why can't I search? Oh my god. There we go. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is hard. No. U. M. A. Okay, this isn't working. This isn't how I planned it to happen. Oh. Okay, never mind. It ain't happening. Nightbro, yeah, see you later, dude. Nightbrons, see you later, Tiger. Had a session the other weekend of the most, yeah, it's a lot, but it's fun. Anyway, yeah, we'll see you guys tomorrow night. I think we got just about half of that box done, so we'll be able to finish that out and maybe do some other stuff. So, hope you guys have a great night. We will see you tomorrow. If you haven't joined the Discord, join the Discord. We're just about 100 members, which is pretty cool. So, had to hit me with the "That's What She Said" before we left. Love it. Love it. Alrighty, guys. Peace.